Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm. Wait.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So by the title, you guys already know what this video is. It's another day, another Colourpop, and I'm so excited because this is the first time my voice is so high. But this is the first time that I've ever gotten a Colourpop launch before it launches. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the new Colourpop collaboration with Alice in Wonderland. This is the Lost in Wonderland collection. I'm so excited. So you guys want to see what this collection is all about? Is it actually worth it and all the details about it? Well, then definitely keep watching. So like, what is life right now? You guys know that I have been on Colourpop's PR list for almost a year. I got added on April 17th, but I've rarely gotten any PR from that point. And honestly, I never really cared because I really do love Colourpop, so I buy everything anyways. So this is just like such like a full circle moment to get this ahead of a launch. This is crazy. This is crazy. So this is the new Alice in Wonderland Lost in Wonderland collection. This is going to come out with quite a few goodies. Since I'm filming this prior to the launch, I don't exactly know what the price points are going to be, but I will update them as soon as I know them for you. I do apologize. I've never done this before. So let's go ahead and just dive straight on into this collection. The first thing we have is going to be the Alice in Wonderland. This is the pressed powder palette. First off, can we talk about how beautiful the packaging is? Like, it's Alice going down the rabbit hole. Like, what? Like, look at how cute that is. I mean, take a look at the inside. I love Colourpop's packaging. Colourpop does the best job when it comes to packaging, especially for any collaboration. They thoroughly do such a good job. And you guys also know, I am a sucker for Disney, okay? I am a sucker for Disney. I love Disney. I worked there for 11 years. I grew up there my whole life, and I pretty much live in all Disney merchandise. So, of course, anytime a brand does a Disney collaboration, especially Colourpop, I have to get it. Like, I literally have to get it. So, here is the Lost in Wonderland. This is the Alice in Wonderland palette. Again, packaging is absolutely beautiful. And then you open it on the inside. This is going to be the palette right here. This is beautiful. Let me actually show you guys a close-up. Can we not talk about how beautiful this palette is? It's like a beautiful spring pastel palette. This is a perfect time for this collection to come out. I'm absolutely living for these colors. I think they're truly beautiful. And what I think is also phenomenal is that there is looks like there's no pressed glitter in here, which gets me super excited, but I'm really, really looking forward to playing with this palette. I love Colourpop's formula. They have some of the best formula out there. I tell you guys that all the time. Mattes are so easy to work with, super blendable, super pigmented, and the shimmers are just so good. Okay guys, so up next we do the shadow sticks. I love the packaging. The packaging on these are so freaking cool. Usually when Colourpop does a unique packaging like this, I tend to keep it because I really do love how the packaging is. I just think like to me, it's just so unique, and I'm just like, oh my God, like it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So here are all three of those shadow sticks right here. And I do know that Colourpop recently reformulated their formula for the shadow sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. On here it says that these are 3 metallic shades of their super creamy multitasking eyeshadows in a stick that glide on effortlessly. And I will say these are gliding on beautifully. So the first shade that we have right here, this is the shade called Fool in Wonder. We have Not All There, followed by Care for a Pot of Tea. That is the freaking cutest. I like that. Next, this collection is rolling out 2 powder blushes. It says get blushing with warm true pinks and vibrant red shades for our silky fine milled formula that blends like a dream in a soft matte finish. I'm so excited because it looks like we have Oh Dear and Silence. Okay, I'm gonna be dramatic in this video because I'm just so excited. So here we have, oh, look at that. That is Alice's version right here. And this is a beautiful like pinky blush. Let me go ahead and swatch that. So here's Alice's blush. It's very, very, very light in pigment, followed by the Queen of Hearts. Let's take a look. Ooh, hers is definitely way more pigment, and hers is called Silent. You guys can definitely see the difference in the 2 blushes. So we have Oh Dear and Silence right there. Next, which I'm so excited about, they're rolling out with 2 lip kits right here. So these are the Topsy Turvy and the Queen of Hearts Luxe Luxe Lip Kit. It says swipe on our Luxe lipstick in a blur and cream finishes and high shine lip glosses in a bright pink and royal red hues. I love that it's like literally, again, Alice and the Queen. I love the combination of the two. So of course, I'm gonna go ahead and try these on and swatch them for you guys because I really wanna check these out. So here is the Topsy Turvy. So this is gonna be Alice's version. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these out for you guys. So up first, we have Most Curious. This is going to be the Luxe lipstick. This is from the Alice portion. This is from the Topsy Turvy lip kit right here. So here is the lipstick. Definitely is very light and creamy. It has like a red hue to it, but then it kind of like goes into like almost like a bright pinkish red. Not my favorite color, but the gloss looks absolutely beautiful. So this gloss is called Total Nonsense. And if you guys know me, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Colourpop glosses. I just find them to be a little bit too thick, a little bit too sticky. Not my favorite, but we'll go and try this out, see how this is. Ooh, so there is the gloss right here. Now this gloss, it definitely has a little bit of a purple shift to it. So adding on top of the lipstick just makes it more pinky in my opinion. But there is the Topsy Turvy lip set right there. Here's a lipstick called My Way. This is definitely going to be a bright red. I like a more of a deeper red undertone personally, but this is a bright red and this is for the Queen of Heart collection. So here's the lipstick My Way. Then we have the lip gloss Crochet Queen. It kind of like shifted and slided, so I don't know what happened there, but it's like a brown topper lip gloss with like, looks like gold copper reflex in it. So let's see if I can, ooh. Here's the lip kit together. My lips are sliding, just ignore it. But I will say that this kind of elevated the lipstick a little bit more in my opinion. It kind of made it just a little bit deeper red, which I personally prefer because it does have that like that brown copper purple undertone to it, which I feel like really helped to enhance the color. So here's the Queen of Heart lip set. Next, this collection came out with Pure Madness. This is an overnight lip mask and it says have a very merry unbirthday with our nourishing lip mask infused with sequin and shea butter, and it's a birthday cake flavor. Say less. You mean I get to eat it? What? I will say the lip mask is so freaking cute. Who are you? Like, what? This is freaking adorable. I really do enjoy Colourpop lip mask. They do such a good job with it. Ooh, it does kind of smell like birthday cake. Let's try this out. So it's an overnight lip mask. We put it on before. You mean that I get to have a yummy snack before bed? Say less!
Oh, say less.
That's gonna be dangerous for me because I am notorious for eating my lip products. I don't know why, just it tastes good. This isn't my favorite lip smelling one. I really do like the Snow White collection one. I think the apple smell on this one was fantastic, but I will say this feels super comfortable. I'm definitely putting this at my bedside at night. It just is very hydrating on the lips. I really do like Colourpop lip mask. I think they're really incredible. They're super comfortable. They're very long lasting and they honestly just taste amazing. And last but not least, we have Oh My Fur and Whiskers. This is a pocket hairbrush. This is the perfect mini hairbrush and mirror to use when you're running late. Tell me this is not the cutest thing you've ever seen. What is it's like a little pocket watch? Like seriously, Colourpop is so freaking cute on how they did this. So you're gonna have the clock and when you open it up you are gonna have a little mirror plus that little hairbrush. Honestly, that is just genius to me, especially because I live in Florida where it rains all the time, especially in the summer, so my hair gets like really wild and frizzy and I need something to like brush it down. This is perfect for my purse because literally it's a brush and a mirror in one. Are you kidding me? And it's a little like pocket watch. Stop, that is the freaking cutest. Oh my gosh, this collection is so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. We're gonna play with this and I'm gonna let you guys know whether or not this is actually worth it. So let's get you guys zoomed on in. Okay, so I think we're gonna go for like a springy pastel style look. So I'm gonna use like the springy shadows in here. So actually I'm gonna start off with this shade right here called Curiouser. Oh, I feel like I butchered that. So you guys know I'm obsessed with Colourpop and it has matte with glitter in it. I don't know, I just freaking love it so much. But I feel like I'm about to get canceled because I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna get canceled. But I am not the biggest fan of Alice in Wonderland. I'll see myself out. I don't know why. I just never have been a big fan of the movies, like the animated and then live action. The live action was kind of weird, you know. Johnny Depp makes characters really weird. I love him as an actor, but he really went for it. I don't know. I guess I just feel like I never really related to Alice as a character, and I never really had an emotional attachment to it. I think like as a child, I didn't really understand a lot of the themes and concepts behind Alice in Wonderland. Like I didn't understand the caterpillar was like pretty much getting high, like I think on opioids. Like I never understood that. that because I was just a child. I didn't really understand the concept of it. But like as I got older, I still find myself never really caring to put that movie on. It's just one of my least favorite Disney animated films. And I feel so bad saying that because I know so many of my friends absolutely are obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, and that's fantastic. I'm just like, I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. I'm going to go into the shade called Talking Flowers right here. Now, if Colourpop were to ever create like a Hercules collection, you know what's so funny is people always ask me like what one of my favorite Disney films are. If you're going to talk about animated, I think one of my favorite Disney films is Hercules. But like I'm also secretly obsessed with The Emperor's New Groove. I feel like that's so underrated. It is such a funny movie. It's such a funny movie. I absolutely love it. I watch it all the time with my husband, and Corey and I can never get enough of it. I just think it's so phenomenal. And I'm really hoping that if they were to ever make that into live action, I hope David Spade comes back for his character as the llama because he was just freaking hysterical. But I don't know. I've never been obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. Now, those two movies I could watch all day. I'm also really hoping that in May, since Disney's releasing the live action version of The Little Mermaid, which, y'all, I saw they're talking about on mainstream media that the new Little Mermaid soundtrack is going to be a little bit different. Apparently in Kiss the Girl, the lyrics are going to change to pretty much saying that you need to ask the girl for consent before kissing. Now, you know, I guess I'm just bothered by that just a tiny bit because like in the movie, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Ariel needs to get kissed by Eric so that she could become a human forever, right? Like that's what she needs. And now they're making it so that you have to ask for consent. And I'm just like, I get it, but like I don't get it. Like why? It's fine on its own. Disney be messing up lately with their remakes. I don't know why they're doing it. I know they're doing a live action Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I know that Josh Gad is starring as Quasimodo, and I love that movie. Now, I recently watched that movie probably about a year ago or so with Corey, and I didn't realize that that movie had a lot of like, you know, I can't say that word out loud. I'm gonna go into the shade called Down the Rabbit Hole. A lot of like creepy stuff in that film. I'm like, how did Disney put this out back then? So I'm really curious to see if they're gonna like put that that guy's song in there, like pretty much wanting to like Esmeralda, you know what I mean? Like it is just the things that you watch as a child, but then as you watch as an adult, you're like, wait, how did I like watch this? Like I grew up watching like Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like that's the type of stuff I watched, and like even like some and like Rugrats and like Hey Arnold and even SpongeBob. And like when I watch it now as an adult, I realize how much hidden like themes, like adult themes are in it that I never caught on as a child. I'm like, no wonder why my dad never had issues watching this stuff with me. He got it. I didn't. Now, I'm not exactly sure these shades are going to go together, but honestly, I don't care. Alice in Wonderland is supposed to be out. It's supposed to be like a far out trippy experience, so like let's just go for it, you know what I mean? Let's just have fun with it. So I want those two colors to blend well just a little bit more, so I'm gonna take the shade called Very Merry Unbirthday right here, and I'm actually gonna put that right next to that green. Try to marry these shades together just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, yes, that's so pretty. Okay, so this is where we're kind of at right now. As you guys can see, there's kind of like a harsh line between the two shadows right here. And the reason being is that this is a pastel shade. So pastels don't like to stick to the eye unless you put down like a, you know, a pastel base under, like a color base underneath it, or like a white base to really get to have pigment and stick. Otherwise it can kind of blend itself away, but I actually do like it for how light it is because it makes it very easy to work with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just play with this more off camera, blend it a little bit more, pack a little bit more color. Then we're gonna come back with the other eye done. We're gonna finish off the lower lashes together. I'm gonna try to use this today, like this green shade to go with it. It's like a color stick where you use the blushes, the lips, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what I think of this collection. So I'll be right back. So I kind of did my bronzer too harsh on this side, but we're going to cover it up with blush. So I'm not even worried about it. Also, I keep trying to finagle this. This just is kind of blending itself away just a tad bit, but it's a very light pastel shade. This side I didn't really have too much issue with, but this side, I don't know. It's like, not really wanting to stay, and every time I mess with it and add more color, it just doesn't want to sit in the lid. So that's something to definitely take note when playing these colors. It is what it is. Like I knew kind of going into it, but we're gonna move on to the blush. Then we're gonna finish off the under eye. So we're actually gonna go in with the Oh Dear blush because it's like a really light pinky blush. I just feel like this would be really pretty to use. So I'm gonna take it on my F33 brush from Bling Brushes. A lot of you guys keep asking me when these brush sets are coming back in stock. I honestly don't know, guys, and I'm so sorry that I don't know the answer to that. But if I could figure it out, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, so to finish off the under eye, I actually want to go in with this metallic cream shadow right here. I've never done this before, but we're going to apply this underneath the eye, and then we're going to blend it out with a shadow. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go right along my waterline, like so. Oh, wow, that is actually really creamy. It's like so creamy that actually goes like in the lashes. And then I'm going to take this shade called Mad Tea Party right here. We're actually going to blend out that shadow. I will say that this palette has so much fallout in it. A lot of fallout, so please, has so much kick up in it. So please be mindful when using this. This has a lot of kick up. So let's take this and we're going to blend it along that shadow. Okay, so I just threw on mascara because I just felt like since I'm using a very light pastel look, I didn't need to put on any false lashes. So to finish off the look, we're gonna go into the shade called I'm Late. Now this actually is gonna be their pressed glitter right here. Now I will say their pressed glitter has definitely changed over time. It almost feels like a shimmer, but still in a pressed glitter formula. So I actually don't mind it. I still don't know if it's like safe for the eye, but we're gonna go in with it anyway. I'm just gonna push this right here because I feel like this is so pretty. Just to put this right here, and I can definitely see that getting in my eye. Okay, then for lips, I think we're gonna go in with the Alice in one. I think we're gonna go in with the Topsy Turvy one. Honestly, they're not really my color scheme that I would use. I just feel like it's too pinky for me. I wish I would have gone more with like a neutral lip color than like a pinky red, but we're gonna use it today. I just gotta find like a right lip liner to go with it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the lipstick. Like it's like a pinky red. What if I mix in a little bit of the Queen? What if I mix a little bit of this red one in? Let's just mix this together a little bit. I think I'm gonna use this gloss instead. I just feel like this might be a little bit better. It has like a purple undertone to it. Yeah. Ooh. Let's add this gloss. Just like to see if I would change it just a bit. And this is the final look. All right, guys, so this is the final look. So what are my thoughts on everything? First off, I was able to find price points, so I'm so grateful I was able to. We have the Lost in Wonderland palette. Now this actually does retail for $22, and I have to say this is such a beautiful palette. Like it truly is such a beautiful palette. I would absolutely recommend picking this up. Now you guys will definitely see that I did have some struggles. Like right here, you guys can see it may not look as blended, but trust me, up close, it really is as blended as it can be. I just feel like since it is a pastel color, pastels are not the easiest to work with in a sense that like they don't always want to stay put on the lid. So every time I put the shade called Talking Flowers, you guys can see I was like digging in there. It just doesn't really want to stay in the lid. Now if I put down a purple base underneath it, I guarantee you it would be so much more pigmented and last a lot longer. Same thing with using like a white base, but I didn't want to do that today because I generally just wanted to try out the formula for what it is. So even though it's not as pigmented and it looks a little bit like it's not blended, it's there. I still think it's really pretty. I still really enjoy this palette, but I also know what to expect when it comes to pastels. It's just how pastels are. So I absolutely think this palette is beautiful. I think it's a perfect springtime palette, perfect pastel palette. And if you love Alice in Wonderland, you're gonna love this one. Up next, we do have the shadow sticks. Now these retail for $9 a piece, and I only played with this one right here. This one is the Care for Tea, and I have to say it was super pigmented. Glided on the eye very, very nicely, and it definitely worked with blending out with that matte shadow. I've never really played too much with their newer formulas, so I'm actually really excited to keep playing with these. Typically, I'm not a fan of shadow sticks, never really have been, but I will say I was actually quite impressed with how easy this glided on. I'm actually glad that I got them because if I were to pay for this collection, I would have skipped out on these, and now I got a chance to actually try them, and so far, it's actually not bad. Then we do have the two blushes right here. Now, these actually do retail for $14 a piece, and I will say they're super cute. They are super, super cute. The Oh Dear is very light in pigment, very, very, very light in pigment. So like this one, you definitely want to build up if you want to add any sort of color to your skin. I feel like it definitely blended out really nicely. It's very, very light in coverage, so it's just lightly there. And for me, that's something that I like. I don't like a heavy blush at all. So this actually works out really nicely for me. But if you do want to add a little bit more pigment to your blush, this is definitely going to be a way to go. It's very, very light. Even though it comes off red, it actually blends out really, really nicely. And I will say I absolutely love Colourpop blushes. They have some of my favorite blushes out there. Definitely well worth checking out. And the packaging is so cute. Then we do have the 2 lip kits right here. Now they do retail for $18 a piece. Personally, I would pass on the lip kits. And the reason being is that I just don't like the colors. Like I generally just don't like the colors. I get the red being for the Red Queen, and I guess I can kind of get like the pinkish red for Alice, but I don't know. I just feel like Alice could have gone more of a neutral route, like an actual like a neutral lip. I feel like that would have been absolutely beautiful with this collection, but since it had like a kind of like a light berry pink tone to it, it doesn't necessarily make sense for me, and I don't really like mixing these colors together. I just feel like it looks not good. Not good at all. I'm not a fan of the lip. In fact, I hate the lip. It's taking everything I have in me not to wipe it off and put on my normal lip that I love to wear, but I wanted to use this collection today, so this is something I definitely would pass on. I will say the lipsticks though are very, very creamy. They're very comfortable in the lips. I really do like the lipstick formula from Colourpop. The lip glosses, they're okay. They're okay. To me, they're a little bit too sticky. They don't last as long. They definitely slip and slide on the mouth, and they come off very easily. So they're not something that I'm a big fan of. My hair sticks to it all the time. So I usually pass on lip collections when it comes to anything from Colourpop. I will say the concept of it is cute, but I just wish it was different colors. So that's something I could definitely say you could pass on. Then we have this adorable like hairbrush / mirror moment. This retails for $12, and I would say this is absolutely worth it. This is so freaking cute. I would 100% buy this. I love that it looks like a little stopwatch. I love when you open up, you do have a nice mirror in here with a hairbrush attached. Super freaking cute. Absolutely worth getting. It's just, I think it's the cutest thing in this collection. Freaking love this. Just like I actually really do love Colourpop's lip mask. So this does retail for $12. It smells like birthday cake. And if you guys have never tried any of the Colourpop / Fourth Ray lip mask, I highly suggest you do so. They smell incredible. They taste incredible. They're so comfortable and hydrating on the lips. I absolutely love these. That's why I get them every single time. I think they're so worth it. And this to me is something I definitely recommend grabbing during the launch because it is just the cutest thing and I freaking love it. So overall, this full collection does retail for $115. And I have to say, I think it's such a cute collection. I definitely recommend it. Now, you guys don't need to buy the full $115 collection. I honestly just recommend buying what you know you're going to use. Me personally, it'd be the palette, it'd be the pocket watch, the lip scrub, and a blush. And that'd probably be about it, what I recommend personally buying. Nothing else is wrong with the rest. I just know I'm going to use more than anything else. And I will say that overall, it is such a cute collection. You guys cannot go wrong with anything in here. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this collection, especially if you're a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. You are going to love this because it is just, it's the cutest. I really like it. I really like it. I'm very happy with it. So, Colourpop, thank you guys so much for sending this my way. This is just a moment that I will not forget. This is just, it's crazy, but I love it. Thank you guys so much. So this collection is going to be launching tomorrow, April 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can get it on Colourpop's website. It is going to be available inside Ulta as well. I just don't know when it's launching in Ulta. It could be launching at the same time or might be launching this weekend, but I will say the only thing you guys will not find on Ulta is the pocket watch right here. This is the only thing that's exclusive to Colourpop's website. So if you guys do want to get that, just head over there. I'll have everything about this collection listed down below for you guys. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye.